see that.
Yeah.
This is the
This is
breakout.
the way it found its way out. So it filled up to a point, and then
check things out here, huh?
instead of going over there at the low point of the pond, it went down here and all the way out to the creek.
It seeped through the berm?
I'll show you here.
Okay. Making tracks.
Diversion, and then it's supposed to go all the way down. And I always find these things and I throw them up on the bank and go into the pond, but they piled this thing of dirt right here, and so it silts in. It gets all silty, and that silt redirects the water and goes out to the grassy trail drainage. And if you follow this all the way down, it'll come right out to the creek bottom.
The northern grassy trail creek. Okay.
Yeah. And so whoever had this pond before, you can see where they put the concrete in. So what happened in 1936 was there's this catastrophic flood. And that flood came down. Kaiser had a reservoir up here. The reservoir broke. And the water went straight down the wash, and it took out everything. So instead of me having a meandering creek, now I have a straight line. Yeah. And so that is why I want to put check dams in, to slow the water and get that meandering and fill up this aquifer that we're standing on now. Yeah, this is really something to see when all the water is flowing down.
Yeah, I stopped on the highway, and matter of fact, I was riding with Roger Keller, and we noticed where it was one trip, and then about 3 weeks later, it was way down.
Yeah, and it's too bad, because if this had been opened, I would have kept filling it up, and that would have filled my aquifer more and more and more.
But this is higher here than that there. I see.
But I'm already down to the bedrock. So I want them to take all of this dirt out, right, and increase the size of this by probably tripling it.
Okay.
Right. And
That'd be big.
Yeah, and that would be a pretty good size. And then instead of 25 feet, where it is now, I want to go down 50 feet and hit the Manka shell, which is impervious.
Right.
Yeah.
That would make
Give
sense.
you some stability.
Yeah.
And so you could line it. There's polyvinyl chloride mat, but it's much more expensive than the
about $500,000 is what it was.
Geopolymers.
Yeah. Look at a quote on geopolymers.
$500,000.
Yeah.
For the full size you want.
Yes. Yeah.
How thick is that?
It was like an inch and a quarter or something. I had a guy out here that was giving me an idea. Now this is what these guys do. They have this great big, theirs is like 3 inches thick, and it goes to line the bottom of their landfill. So they put them in all the time over there.
Yeah, they're across the way there. Yeah.
But like Gilbert said, he could dig this out.
The official
in
depth,
about 4 days.
the official depth for, oddly enough, a landfill, not water, is 3 feet of bentonite, not this.
What I thought is I took all of this dirt and just kept putting it this way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that way I wouldn't get in crossways with the power company because they need the dirt for reclamation.
Mm-hmm.
So then they could come down, keep getting the dirt until their project is done.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
and then all I would have is excess
okay, the
topsoil.
cogen
for
plant,
reclamation.
if you read some of the affidavits, there's a belief that it's about to be sold in 6 months, and they're doing all sorts of due diligence to Baltimore Energy.
Yeah.
And so the city wanted to get this little switch around with the paper water deal done before, because they know these guys. They wouldn't know who the new guys are.
Yeah.
Maybe they're actually honest.
No,
And
I haven't researched them yet, but I'm going to.
It's an
yeah.
all-woman company, environmental company.
That's nice, but I always look. I
Yeah.
take nothing.
What, Baltimore Energy, you're saying?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I looked them up when I first heard about it.
Huh.
Looked up the CEO
They looked
and all
okay,
that.
huh?